What's up, boxheads? Hey, how y'all doing tonight? I always like to ask, can y'all hear me? What's up, summertime? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Somebody already came out the gate with a question. Need a clean MVR to rent or buy? No, you don't need a clean MVR to rent or buy. You can actually rent with the not clean. You can have like tickets and stuff that is going to affect your insurance. So y'all can hear me. That's what's up. Good. All right. Thanks. We'll wait a couple seconds, see how many people pop on. But yeah, renting, you can have, you know what I'm saying? Like that's going to affect your insurance if that makes sense. But you can still definitely, you know what I'm saying, get in the game. What's up, Miss Alexandria? How you doing today? I see the Iron Share in there. I see a couple of my mentees in here. What's up, Tierra Princess? All right. Someone said, almost there. Thanks for the motivation. Thank you. Thank you for choosing me. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and do another quick live. You know, like I always say, anytime I get a whole bunch of, you know, inboxes or, you know, DMs about the same thing, I like to go ahead and do a live. You should leave, Alexandra. You got set up? You up and running? Available rental. What's a good way to locate an available rental? The way how I always got my rentals is calling around to majority of let's say, for example, if you got 10 riders in your city, let's just say you in Philly or whatever, and you got 10 rentals in your 10 rental companies, Google rider, call every last rider. First, of course, you want to set up your account, but you want to call every local rider and get on that waiting list. Let's just say you call them and they say, hey, how many people's on the list? And they're like, we got 5 people on this list. Call the next one, get on their list, get on all 10 of their wait lists, and then the following week, just call back and be like, hey, this is, you know, Jabbar. I'm calling to see where I'm on that list. You should be down to like number 2 now, number 1, and just keep calling back. But pretty much, I haven't been hearing a lot that people been, you know, having a hard time finding rentals. Rentals are pretty easy to find right now because we're in the summertime, people traveling, you got graduations, you have, you know, all of that stuff. So people are traveling. They ain't really worried about making money right now. So coming closer to the peak season, and that's when you're going to run into a problem getting your truck. But if you get your truck now, you can hold that truck till I had my truck over a year. So that's a good way to get the rental truck. Someone said, got that call from Amazon today. Congrats, 1 kilo. You got that call. I know you can't wait. You happy to be on. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is to get that call from Amazon. So y'all can drop a couple questions in the DM. I mean in the stories. I'm trying to scroll to it. Said, how do you find a place to park your trucks? To be honest with you, man, I never paid for parking to park my trucks. I always park my truck at like a Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. I've always found a place like a big shopping center. And usually if you pay attention, like you go to a Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart, if you look at the far end of it, you will see like, you know, trucks. Or you can like some of the places, Amazon will have the auxiliary parking for, like it's not close to the Amazon, but they'll have like an auxiliary parking for overflow. You can park your trucks there as well too in some of the places. Someone said, how long can you rent a box truck for? You can rent a box truck as long as you got money on that debit card. I've been in business 2 years now. I've been renting trucks for 2 years. Some of the trucks I've had over a year out. So long as you know what I'm saying, they keep debiting your account. Like say for Atlanta, this is a myth. A lot of people think when you rent a truck, let's say you rent a truck on Monday, they think that you have to keep returning that truck to the same location the following Monday, let them look at the truck, inspect the truck, and then you rent the truck back out. Once you rent that truck, you give them your deposit, your debit card. You keep that truck as long as you want, as long as you're paying on the truck. Because the truck has a tracker. It tells them how many miles is on the truck, how far you going, and all of that. So you never have to go take the truck back in until you need a PM. And a PM is called a preventative maintenance. Every so often, they'll call you every 3 or 4 months to tell you to come in and do a PM. A PM takes about 8 hours to complete. So what I would do is I would schedule my PMs for early in the morning when my driver get back from a load. And then I will Uber my driver home. Later on that night, I'll go on the floorboard, but I'll make sure the truck is completed. Then I'll Uber my driver back to the truck and do a load, so that way I don't miss a day of work with the PM. So that's how I usually scale it. Then I'm sorry, man. One's procrastinating, the other just had a few new baby. I'm just keeping faith. Okay, well, Miss Alexandra, you hit me up tomorrow. I got a bunch more. I just didn't want to overload you with them, but I have a bunch more. So I can give you like 3 or 4 tomorrow as well. So, just hit me up tomorrow and I'll walk you through that. I'll connect you with them as well. Someone said, when is peak season coming back up? Peak season is coming back up. Peak season starts in November. Anytime you think about it, when you see Christmas stuff start going out, that's really when peak season starts. Even if you rent to myself, even if you have to rent it myself and drive it myself, I'm determined to make it. Okay. Just hit me up tomorrow. You know how to hit me up. You got my number, my direct number. Just hit me up and we're going to make it happen. I tell you, you have to be my success story after, what you went through. Not from me, y'all, but, I'm saying, she went through a little trials and tribulation with somebody else. And, she did a consultation with me. I helped her out. And like I said, she ain't even a part of my mentorship, but I'm helping her get her, make her money back, I should say. So everything ain't about money. It's about building relationships too. And, if you see somebody in need, you try to help them out. Someone said, what about the people who don't want to be a dispatcher and don't want to use the DAT? Are they strictly set on doing Amazon? Yeah, you can strictly do Amazon if you don't want to do the DAT load board or you don't want to be a dispatcher. It's just for that first 180 days, you have to be able to do something in that 180 days. But also, if you get my ultimate bundle pack guide, I can also tell you another secret way how to get your insurance kind of cheap, where you can just let your insurance age without you actually having to pay that $1,300 or $1,500 a month. But since we got a couple people on here, I'm gonna go ahead and basically tell y'all about my services that I do offer while we're sitting here and still waiting to answer a couple more questions. If you don't know by now, I'm the guy, of course, that grossed over $1 million doing Amazon Relay. I recently just hit $2 million gross with Amazon Relay. With that being said, I offer a 30-minute consultation, a 60-minute consultation. 30 minutes is $99. The 60 minutes is $149. I also offer 3 ebooks. I have all 3 of these ebooks on sale right now for $249. It's the Step 1 Starter Pack Guide, the Step 2 Rookie Mastering Playbook, and my new guide, Step 3, the Road to Dispatching for Box Truck Shorty. It shows you how to dispatch DAT load board. It shows you how to use Amazon and DAT together. It shows you what time to book a load with Amazon and use it in conjunction with the DAT load board. Nobody else has a dispatching guide covering Amazon and the DAT load board at once. Nobody. So that guide is on sale if you just want to buy it for yourself for $99, or you can get it in my ultimate bundle pack guide for $249. Also, I have on June 10th, I have my master class coming up. For anybody that's waiting for their authority or got their, setting up, what I'm doing for this first class is my first class. I got about, I want to say 5 or 6 slots left. Anybody that joined that class is $9.99. You could pay $500 down to start with the class and another $500, in 2 weeks and be completed. What I'm going to give y'all with this class is, of course, you get the ultimate bundle pack guide, which are 3 of my guys together. However, the people that join this class, I'm going to let you lease on to my business partner's authority. So you don't have to wait the 180 days to do the Amazon. So the couple people that join this class, I'm going to let you run under my homeboy's authority. He charges 10%, but that way you can do, Amazon Relay, you don't have to wait the 180 days. So while your authority is agent in the background, you can run under his authority for 180 days. And after that, you hit the ground running, so you don't have to wait. So if that class is $9.99, that's my master class. But my master class is on June 10th. And what else it covers is we're going to cover everything Amazon. It's like an accelerated mentorship class, but it's only for 1 day. It starts at 12. It ends at about 4 or 5. We're going to cover, the whole guide. It's going to come with all my referrals, all my access, my contacts, my insurance plugs, the rental discounts, pretty much everything you need to get up and running. However, it's not my mentorship. Remember, my mentorship is really a 6-month mentorship, where it's 5 weeks, and that's $5,000. and you have unlimited access to me. So it's a little different. It's for people that couldn't afford the $5,000. I felt bad for them because they always, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to do the mentorship. I really want to do the mentorship. And they needed a little bit more help than what I was just offering in my bundle pack. You know, everybody learned a little different. So that's why I offer the master class. Like I said, it's $9.99, put $500 down. Comes with my ebook. It comes with, you get to run under somebody's authority, my homeboy's authority for the first 6 months to get you up and running. So you can't beat that. That's like a really good deal right there. And like I said, for people that already bought my bundle pack guide, if you already bought a bundle pack guide, I will let you in the masterclass for $750. Because I'll just deduct, the $250 that you already paid for the, the ultimate bundle pack guide. Someone said, what do you consider? I'm going to get back to questions. I'm going to go back to questions. I know y'all like questions. Y'all don't want to hear about my services. Although if you want to be successful, you need to tap in with somebody. Like, even if it's not me, you definitely need to tap into somebody and follow their blueprint if you want to be successful. Someone said, thanks, I got a contract with Wayfair on the table and just waiting on available. That's what's up, man. Wayfair is good. Walmart. There's a lot of, when you got a box truck and you rent a box truck, it's a money maker. You can't really lose with a box truck unless you want to. I know that everybody keeps saying the rates are low. Majority of the time, when they're talking about the rates are super low, they're talking about semis. They're really not talking about box trucks. It's a little bit different. Same industry, but it's a little bit different. Well, someone said, what do you consider a good profit after you pay your driver and fuel? For me, I like to make $200 a night after all my expenses is paid. So think about this. If you're paying for your rental, you're paying for your insurance, your gas, you're paying your driver. If I can profit $200 a night per truck, I'm good. $200 a night, got 5 trucks running, that's $1,000 a night. I'm netting, not grossing. And then, like I said, my trucks run 30 days a month. No, I don't have the same driver driving 30 days. You join my master class, you book a consultation, I can tell you how to keep your truck moving 7 days a week legally. Of course, not with the same driver, because you got hours of service. However, my truck run 30 days. So if that's $200 a day, like I said, time 5 truck, that's $1,000 a night. 1,000 times 30, that's $30,000 net profit. Of course, some nights I make more than $200. It just depends on the load. So I like to profit $200 a night per truck is what I consider a good amount of money to make after expenses. Now, remember, also, if you guys don't know, I never drove a box truck. I started this and 2 years ago. I never drove a box truck. I was working a 9 to 5. I worked 16 years in corporate America in the finance industry. Never drove a box truck. I drove a box truck one time from across the street to put gas in it. And to me, it was just a little too bouncy, but no disrespect to people that do it. It just wasn't for me. So this is something that you can also have a 9 to 5 job and still start your logistics company. So I cater to people that want to drive their truck. I cater to people that don't want to drive their truck, like to make money passively. Like I always say, there's a difference between being self-employed and owning your own business. Self-employed is nothing wrong with it. It's a stepping stone to owning your business. Self-employed allows you to make money. You don't have a physical boss. You ain't got to clock in. You ain't got to ask for days off. However, if you're not working, you're not making no money. Owning your own business means you can go, leave, do whatever you want to do at the drop of a dime, and you have the freedom to, live your life. Like, you don't have a boss. So like me, I make, like I said, $1,000 a night, no matter where I go. If I want to go anywhere for Memorial Day weekend, guess what? I'm making money after I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So nobody controls my money. So that's the way, even if you start off self-employed, eventually hire your driver, keep duplicating that process, scaling, because that's how you make the money, and scale your way out of that truck. But like I said, I never drove a truck before. And if I can do it with no previous experience in, logistics, so can you. Someone said, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Now, let's see what other questions we got there. Box Truck Shorty, what's up, bro? Y'all tapping with he the GOAT. Thank you, D'Angelo. Yeah, me and him did a couple consultations to it, man. Me and him, he had one of the best consultations I ever had. He had a truck and he was in love with the truck and he didn't want to put nobody into it. Then he watched one of my videos and he saw a light bulb went off. And he said, man, I got to get out of this truck and put some drivers in there and duplicate the process. And shit, that's what he's been doing ever since. So, yep. Someone said, oh yeah, I can't wait. Trust me, I can't wait to tell you my story. Yes, building relationships is vital. Yes, building relationships is, if you want to find some money, build relationships. Everything is about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, I want your personal number, bro. Well, you got to book a consultation. If you go through my, Box Truck Shorty, or go to the link in the top of my bio. That's how you book a consultation. And, you know, some of you guys, once I book you book a consultation, if I feel like you in need, you know what I'm saying, I do, you know, help you out a little bit more than even you just paying the $99. I just don't have time to sit on the phone and talk to people for free all day long. So if you're trying to help yourself, I don't have a problem helping you. Yes, ma'am. Congratulations. 2 million is major. That's right. 2 million. You know what I'm saying? But nobody cares after it's 1 million. But yeah, I finally hit my 2 million mark with Amazon Relay. And that's dope. Without physically driving a box truck. Started off with a rental truck. $200 for my LLC, $680 for my authority, $1,375 for my insurance, and $1,000 down. Completely changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, box truck shorty, I'm in Alabama and can't find no loads with a 26-foot box trucks coming out of Alabama. I don't know if you driving the truck, but I know if you're doing Amazon, I don't know if you're doing Amazon, but I know Amazon has Mobile, they got Birmingham, they got, I forgot there's another part of Alabama that you could do loads with the box truck. Now, if you're talking about the DAT load board, I'm not familiar with the DAT load board area in Alabama. But remember, my system also allows you, this is another myth that a lot of people don't talk about. I had a guy in LA, had trucks in Atlanta. My cousin, who is, well, he told me I could tell y'all now. He's a Secret Service agent, you know what I'm saying, in Maryland. He's been doing 17 years. He lives in Maryland. I'm not going to tell you where he got his truck at, but he got his truck, you know what I'm saying, not where he's at. And he got 4 trucks now. So you don't physically have to be where you're at, where your truck is at. You got to think about it. If you bought a semi today, you're not going to be where that semi is never going to be in Atlanta. That semi is going to be in Dallas, California, wherever. It's the same thing with a box truck. You don't physically have to be where your truck is at. If you think better loads is in another state or another city, and you want to make money like I'm making money passively, put your truck there. Put your truck in another state. You know, I got a guy right now. I don't know. He's probably not on here, but he's in New York. Literally, he's about to put some trucks in Atlanta, and he's real aggressive. He said he's trying to put 5 trucks in Atlanta and 5 trucks in New York. He said, can you live where you go? Someone said, can you do a live where you go over loads from Amazon in different areas so we can see how much loads are paying? I won't be able to do that because you got to remember the live don't allow you to connect to the internet. So I won't be able to show a board or anything like that. But join my masterclass. You join my masterclass, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Amazon. We're going to cover Amazon. We're going to cover the DAT load board. We're going to cover compliance. We're going to cover pretty much everything you need to know to be up and running and be successful. Like I always tell people too, the difference between someone being successful and unsuccessful is information. Every day, if you go through my comments and look, it's always somebody saying, hey, I can't get the rental rate for $500 a week because you didn't tap in. You don't know how to set up your account. Someone say, hey, I can't get the insurance. Like, for example, I spoke to somebody today. I don't even know if they're on my live, but her insurance is like $800 and something a month, and she's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She was asking me, was that good? That's great to come into the game, pay $800, $860 something a month for your insurance. But like I said, it's all based off of who you know and what you know. It's within any industry. Information is key. A lot of people got to stop thinking that you don't want to pay for information. You might not want to pay for information, but I guarantee you're going to pay for information. Let me tell you the information you're going to pay for. You're going to pay for the information on the back end, which is called a mistake. You're definitely going to pay for information. So you can pay for it on the front or you can pay for it on the back. So we got to stop thinking that, information is free. If I wanted, like, for example, y'all look at me and y'all admire what I'm doing, right? Let's say, for example, I admire Jay-Z. Do you think Jay-Z, as successful as he is going to sit down in a room? If I want a 30-minute conversation with Jay-Z, he's going to sit down in a room and talk to me for free and tell me how he made $1 billion? Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay to play or sit down and talk to Jay-Z. So someone said, I can't find it. Oh, I already read that note right there. Let me keep going. So who all is interested in getting involved in logistics? Let me see you drop a thumbs up, a truck or something. Like, who wants to get into logistics but scared? Let me see. Got any more questions? Is your mentorship a lifetime? No, my mentorship is not a lifetime. My time is too valuable. I can't give nobody a lifetime mentorship. A lifetime is unbelievable in my opinion because, hell, I might, once I make a couple $1 million, I might just say, you know what, I'm going to turn this over to my son and I might go on an island somewhere. I don't never want to come back on IG, nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give nobody a lifetime. A lifetime is a huge commitment to tell somebody, if that makes sense. So mine's have a 6 months. And I'm not offering no more mentorship right now until the end of the year because I know people are going to be traveling. School is out. Hell, I want to be on, you know what I'm saying, on as many beaches as I can this year. You know what I'm saying, and having as much fun as I can. Someone say rates are low for box trucks. Yeah, if you're on the DAT low board, but not with Amazon. You just got to know how to find your loads. Makings of me, the GOAT. Thank you. What's the going rate for insurance on a box truck? Good question. The going rate for insurance, what I've seen from just doing consultations for the last 2 years, is anywhere between $1,300 and $1,500. If you below that $1,300 mark, you is good. Certain states are sky high. What I've seen is Louisiana have some of the highest insurance. Pennsylvania has some high insurance. But like I said, $1,300 to $1,500. I spoke and since I've been doing consultations, maybe 7 or 8 people I've seen under $1,000. This is my third renewal with my insurance company now. So my third insurance company, the first when I first started, was $1,375 a month. My second renewal, when I renewed, it went down to $1,075 a month. And I just recently renewed with my insurance company in beginning of April. And it went down to $745 a month per truck. So that's great now. I'm like, man, I can't complain. $745 is crazy. But like I said, I spoke to a lady in Murfreesboro, and her insurance was $860 something coming out the gate. And also, if y'all know somebody in North Carolina has dirt cheap insurance. If you know somebody in North Carolina and you want to use an address out there, that's a good idea if you have some kind of connection. Someone said, how much is the masterclass? The masterclass is $9.99. And remember, the best part about the masterclass is it comes with everything you're going to learn pretty much in my mentorship in an accelerated form. It also comes with my my ultimate bundle pack guide, which is $249, which is all 3 of my books. And it also comes with, whoever booked, I got like 5 or 6 slots left, I'm going to let you lease on to my homeboy's authority for the first 180 days. So that's unheard of too. So you're getting the lease on, you're getting the ultimate bundle pack guide, and you're getting to learn every single thing about Amazon Relay. We're going to cover Amazon, we're going to cover ELDs, we're going to cover the DAT load board, we're going to cover how to book loads, how to find good loads, how to find drivers, pay scale, pretty much everything you need to know out of this masterclass. That's why it's called a masterclass, and that's why it's not $99. Cheap is expensive. So another thing is, a lot of people offer the same services in certain industries. You got to remember, there's a reason why a Honda is a Honda and a Benz is a Benz. They both drive, they both on the road, but it's different information. Nobody has done, and I ain't trying to be cocky or nothing, but nobody has done what I have done with Amazon Relay with box trucks. Nobody. I don't care who it is. Nobody has done what I've done. Nobody has scaled it the way I have. Nobody has the system that work like me. So that's the reason why my prices is the way my prices is. My prices ain't cheap. Cheap is expensive in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So, and someone says, I can attest to that. He really is patient and helped my work through my bottom line number specific to insurance today. Oh, yeah. That was you on the phone today, Miss Princess? I didn't know that was you. Oh, that was you. So see, look at that. Y'all know I ain't lying. So see, I had done a couple consultations with her before, but her insurance is like, in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and her insurance is $860 something. That's what I told her. I was like, man, your insurance is ridiculous. And classic example, right now, look, true story. Didn't even know she was on it. I didn't even know who you was on IG, but her they grossing like $5,100 a week doing Amazon, and y'all keep saying there ain't no money in Amazon. Like today when I spoke to her, she did a short load that paid, I want to say $4.99. And I think the second load might have paid $4 and something per mile. So basically like almost like an $800 or $900 load that her husband is doing per day with Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep saying there ain't no money in there, but once you learn the secrets and learn how to book loads, you can make some money with Amazon. And look, she's at the point right now where she's about to scale up and get multiple trucks. So y'all see, it ain't no capping out here. I'm telling true stories. Yeah, and I'm proud of her. But yeah, that insurance, that $860 something is ridiculous coming out the gate. Someone said, is leasing on to someone else's authority a tricky process since I'm already fully insured with the 1 million cargo, which has 100 more than 107K? No, it's not leasing on, but you definitely got to have the right paperwork in place, like contracts and whatever, and verbiage and stuff like that, so you can protect yourself if you leasing on or even if you're the leasee. So it's not hard at all. No, it's not hard. It's not hard to do it at all. Someone Kingslayer said, okay, you want to get a thing. So what's some concerns? Why you guys are hesitant about getting into the trucking game? I see a lot of thumbs up. Why you guys are hesitant? Someone said, just ran in my first truck yesterday searching for loads. Okay, hit the dat load, bro. Or, you know what I'm saying, join that masterclass. I can find somebody at least on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know, you know, Amazon changed their rules on March 3rd or 4th to 180 days, which your authority has to age in order for you to get on now. But like I said, I'm solving the problems. You get my ultimate bundle pack. Let's say you can't afford the masterclass. Grab my ultimate bundle pack guide. It's on sale for $249. It shows you how to insurance cheap hack, where you can get your insurance and let it sit for 6 months, a cheaper route without having to pay that expensive $1,300 to $1,500. You can probably anywhere between, the cheapest I've gotten somebody who just want to age their insurance is about $460 something, I think, a month. So about $460 to $560. If you can afford to pay that, you can let your authority age and don't have to hit the DAT or, you know, lease on to nobody, if that makes sense. Somebody says, I want to do dispatching. Well, you want to do dispatching? Grab my dispatching guide. That's $99 right now. It's on sale. It's a complete dispatching guide. So if you want to dispatch for people that do in Amazon, it shows you how to dispatch for Amazon carriers. It shows you how to dispatch for the DAT load board. So I got the only dispatching guide that cover both. I'll show you how to work in conjunction with each other. So a lot of people think when you do Amazon, you can't do the DAT load board. You can if you know what time to book your loads with Amazon, then you can catch the DAT load board when it's opening up in the morning. So that's how you do it. You know, remember, go to my link, $99 to be able to get that guide. And it's on sale. I had a flash sale on everything. I did a sale on my ultimate bundle pack guide, and I did a sale on my dispatching guide. And I did a dispatching because my master class is really $1,250. So once this class is done, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna do another class, because like I said, it's summertime, but it's gonna go back up to the regular price of $1,250. So you getting a steal with the $9.99. Someone said on the beach, Iron Share. That's right. I think you guys coming down. I think this is my mentee, one of my mentees. I think they're coming down this weekend to do their Amazon training at the facility. I believe that's the. Let's see. Can you do over the road in a box truck? Someone said over OTE in a box truck with Amazon. I'm thinking you mean over the road. Yeah, you can, because Amazon goes far. You can go pretty far with Amazon. You don't physically have to. Like, I've seen a load leave from the East Coast go all the way to Seattle on Amazon. So you could do far. I just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Someone said Jersey is pricey as F. Yeah, probably insurance. Yeah, probably. The whole Northeast is kind of a little steep when it comes to insurance. Someone said we got the worst drivers in Louisiana. That's why. Hey, it's something, but y'all insurance up there is sky high. Someone said, is niggas like you telling people to join Amazon really with rental trucks and effing up the rates? Hey, if you can't get money with Amazon, man, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep telling people to join Amazon. Hey, if you can't survive, that's on you, bro. That's business. It said Frank, an American gangster. You got a problem with that, Frank? So it's niggas like me. I like niggas like me. Someone says, let's see what else someone said. Who should I go to for a fuel card? Hit my DM. I got a person I can introduce you to for the thing. Yeah, I got a person I can hit you up to. Someone said, what's a good loads board besides that? You got I like that, to be honest with you. Dat and Amazon, that's the only two I really use. I don't really do any other load boards. I know they got truck stop. They got 1, 2, 3 loads and stuff like that. They got a whole bunch of them. I just don't deal with anything besides the DAT load board. Someone said, how many trucks are you running right now? I fluctuate between 5 trucks, 6 trucks per month. It just depends. I said, yep. Someone said, man, these niggas renting trucks and got to pay these truck fees and take in anything. Hey, that's life, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, we can complain about what somebody else do. I can't control what somebody else do. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody taking cheap loads, people blame. You got to think about this. You can blame other people or you can change yourself. People blame the semi-industry outside of Amazon on people taking cheap loads. People blame box trucks, the DAT load boy, people taking cheap loads. If your numbers are right, you can afford to take cheap loads too. You just got to be able to get your numbers right. So I can't sit and complain about what somebody else is doing. Another man ain't never affect my pockets. I don't care if it's 100 of y'all in Atlanta booking loads, doing whatever. Ain't nobody gonna ever stop my you know what I'm saying, stop my hustle. You just gotta change the game. You gotta adapt to it. That's all it is. Yeah. So once someone said why Amazon started the 180-day rule, I think they started the 180-day rule because a lot of people probably was getting on there and not really understanding Amazon, and Amazon just kind of got in place with a lot of other people. But you got to remember, it's called supply and demand. Now that they're not letting everybody in, guess what? The value of the loads will go up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it in that aspect as well. Someone says, who should I get a fuel card with? You got RTS fuel, you got A to B fuel card. But if you're looking for somebody that I can plug you with, like I said, shoot me a DM and I can get you in contact with one of my peoples. How to become a box truck server? Well, I'm not sure how to become a driver. You would have to actually, search somebody out there in Boston. But I can tell you, even if you want to become a driver, you need to start your own company. If you really want to make some money, just look at it from my mindset. You want to be self-employed or own your own company, start your own company. It's not that expensive. You literally can start your own company for under $5,000. And that's even still right now with Amazon doing the wait. You can start your own company. Where on earth can you start a company for under $5,000 and start making money immediately? And you know what I'm saying? That's like unheard of. Most businesses, of course, y'all know I used to flip houses. And I'm getting back into that too. I'm gonna have some stuff with that coming back up too, flipping houses. But however, to flip a house, you need some cake. You need $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in the bank to flip a house. It ain't cheap to flip a house. I don't care if you're using other people's money or hard money. But logistics, you don't really need a lot of money to start up and get up and running. Especially if you take the rental route. You can scale a lot quicker with rental. You don't have to pay for maintenance with rental. The truck break down, they'll swap you out to a sub-unit. So renting starting off is the best way to go for people that can't afford it. You got to think about it. You spend $10,000, $20,000 on the truck and the truck break down. Now, you know what I'm saying, you kind of out of that. I speak to people on a daily basis that bought a truck that they first break down, put them out of business. You know what I'm saying? So whereas if they'd rented that truck, stacked up your capital. If you don't have $10,000 to $15,000 on a credit card, line of credit, and your savings, don't go buy no truck, unless it's a brand new truck. Because if you buy a truck, I guarantee your first breakdown is gonna hurt. A truck is not like $200 to $300 to get fixed. Someone said, do you have to have a DOT and MC number in order to book loads? I'm renting a 14, but yeah, you do have to have DOT and MC. That's basically part of your authority. And I'm renting a 14-foot box truck. I'm not really familiar with the 14-foot box truck. I just know the smaller the truck, the harder it is to book loads. So how can you find loads in Alabama? Outside of Amazon, I'm not really familiar with the DAT load board area in the the DAT load board in Alabama. Okay, I thought that was you, Iron Share. So yeah, that's one of my mentees that's coming down in town this weekend right here to do their 2-day or 3-day training. That's part of my mentorship. Is Progressive the only insurance that Amazon take? Nah, long as you got that coverage, Amazon take any insurance coverage. We coming Saturday. Okay. Yep, okay. Is Tampa a good area for Amazon? It is. Tampa, Fort Myers, Orlando, and Jacksonville is pretty good for Amazon. It's Texas insurance. Texas insurance, I haven't heard. I helped a lot of people in Texas. Texas insurance is not bad. Someone said, I'm looking to scale. I need a fleet manager in Cali. And tap it with me. You don't need a manager. I can show you how to scale that company without a fleet manager. True. Do you get loads in Tampa? No, I don't book loads in Tampa, but I know people that's doing it in Tampa. I'm waiting for authority to get active. Someone says, how do you manage fuel costs with your drivers? Each of my drivers have a fuel card, and they just use the truck. I know how much money I'm spending a day per truck in the truck. So I don't really have a problem with that. And they can only use it to buy diesel, and not too many cars, can run diesel. Not to say it's impossible. And someone said, Miss Unique, yep, it's enough money out there for everybody. Yeah, man, people think like, the money gonna run out. Like, it's $1 trillion business. Like, if you don't get it, or the people with the rental truck don't get it, somebody else gonna get it. There's enough money for everybody. I never counted another person's pockets or wonder what they was doing on with they business. I don't care if 1 million of y'all join Amazon. I'm gonna still eat Amazon Relay in Florida. Any money in it because Florida sucks. Yeah, Amazon Relay is different. You got to remember, Amazon Relay got their own proprietary software system. Load board is completely different from the DAT load board. When you go to buy something on Amazon and the Amazon say you're going to have it tomorrow, Amazon don't care about no DAT load board. They don't care about rates. Amazon is paying. You got to remember, say you got a box truck can hold 12 pallets. Let's just say, man, God knows how many packages is on that thing. Let's just say it's $3. And let's just say, man, it's 200 packages on each pallet. Think about how much money is on that truck. So Amazon don't mind paying you $600 to take a load when they done made thousands of dollars on the shipping of that merchandise. So Amazon is completely different from the DAT load board. Completely different. Is the box truck game still profitable other than Amazon? Yes. With the DAT load board, you're going to have to learn how to dispatch your own truck. You got to know where to put your truck. You got to know how to use partials and all of that stuff. But yes, you can make money. Some people, so let me tell you, DAT load board and Amazon is like Amazon. It reminds me of Android. Some people love Android. They think it's the best phone in the world. And some people love the iPhone. They think it's the best phone in the world. There's no right or wrong. You can make money with both of them. The only difference is with the DAT load board, if you don't have a dispatcher, you will have to learn how to dispatch your own truck, which means you have to look for trucks. You got to fill out a carrier packet. Is a little bit more paperwork that you have to do. You have to be able to talk to brokers when you booking the load. It's just not simple like Amazon. Amazon is the simplest load board out there. You go online, once you already sign up with Amazon, you see a load, you book it. You don't have to call no broker, be like, hey, this load paying $6.50 for $3.50 a mile. Is it available? The lane, what is it going? You don't have to do none of that. You ain't got to fill out nothing. It's automatically booked. You automatically got the load. It ain't nobody to talk to. Amazon pay you directly. It ain't no factoring. You don't have to go through a factoring company. You don't have to do nothing. Amazon's going to automatically deposit your money the following week like clockwork. I call it mailbox money. I was used to getting paid every Friday at work in corporate America. Well, guess what? Amazon paid me every Friday till today. So I love Amazon because of its simplicity. So even during your 6 months, once you guys get out of the DAT load board, then definitely still tap in with Amazon. The people that can't make money with Amazon, I'm going to say this again. Listen, people that hate Amazon, when people say they talk trash about Amazon, ask them what their score was when they left Amazon. Ask them who did they learn from an Amazon. Because 99% of the time, when people hate Amazon, they never knew how Amazon operated. They didn't know about the acceptance score. They didn't know about the disruption. They didn't know about rejections. They didn't know this stuff. So they came in it blind. They watched me. They watched somebody online and say, oh, this guy's making a lot of money. And then they go show up at Amazon and they kill their score. If you mess up your score with Amazon, you're going to hate Amazon if you don't know what you're doing. It's just like, think about it. It's common sense. If somebody showed up at your job tomorrow, if I walked into your job tomorrow to do your job, do you think I could do your job? Hell no. So why do you think you're going to walk into Amazon and do my job or somebody that's been doing it 2 years and you think you're going to get the same results? You're not. So if you stop thinking that then and you unlearn that you have to learn how Amazon operate, then you will be successful. People that's not successful don't want to spend money because they think they know it all. When you have that mentality, you will always fail. I had a mentor flipping houses. And y'all gonna keep hearing me saying it. My first house, I made $176,000. Every house I flipped, I made over $100,000. The least amount of money I ever flipped on a house was $99,000. But guess what? I invested in myself. I got myself a mentor. I'm never gonna go walking down the road blind. We in 2023. You know what I'm saying? It's too much information. I'd rather pay somebody for their mistakes. So pay for that information. You can make money with Amazon. The people that fail, and like I made a post about this, a reel about this last week. If you fail at anything, let's just take Amazon off the table. If you fail at anything and you never tapped in with an expert in that field, let's just say it's real estate, and you saw somebody flipping houses, your homeboy made money, and you didn't tap in with an expert in that field that they're in and at least try to gain that knowledge or find somebody and you failed, you can't blame the game. You got to blame yourself because you didn't successfully arm yourself with the information that you need. So you're the reason why you failed. It is not the game. Logistics, guess what? After box truck shutty is gone from earth, guess what? People still gonna be making money with logistics. Logistics ain't never going nowhere. Real estate ain't going nowhere. Stocks ain't going nowhere. It ain't nothing new under the sun. It's money in the game. You just got to learn how to play the game. My favorite analogy is you either could be Blockbuster or you could be Netflix. Blockbuster thought they had the game figured out. Hey, on Friday, everybody want to get pizza. They want to drive up here and get a movie and go back home. Netflix was forward thinking. They figured out, hey, look, Instead of them driving up here, they can go grab their pizza, but they can watch this movie. Then they can turn around and watch this movie and watch this movie without coming back and forth. Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix. They didn't. Now where's Blockbuster? Gone. Netflix, go look at their stock. Booming. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to adapt in business. We got to stop thinking that. You got to learn the game and adapt. You got to be able to pivot. You know what I'm saying? So let me get back to answer some more questions. I got off on a tangent. But because I like to help people. But I, you know what I'm saying? So someone said, hey, if you wait on the approval for your LLC, can you still apply for the DOT and ZIP while waiting on your LLC? You can, but just make sure you're going to get that name approved, because you don't want to get the authority approved before your LLC, if that makes sense. Someone said, do you mainly try to book Amazon loads for the sort center or fulfillment center? I know some people who only want to bump the dock. Well, I book loads. It doesn't matter. See, once again, I'm not driving the truck. So I'm not one of those people that say, hey, I'm not going to book a load if it has 2 stops or more. I'm not going to book a load if I have to load the truck. I don't load the truck. I don't drive the truck. So I don't care if my driver's got 1 stop or 3 stops or 4 stops, as long as the money makes sense and the distance makes sense. So I do Amazon. Sometimes we do Amazon to Amazon, but in Atlanta, it's majority Amazon to post office. And remember, with Amazon Relay, there is no background checks. If you know a homeboy, a friend, a cousin coming home from jail and they got a record and somebody's working at a warehouse and they hate their job, put that cousin, that family member onto Amazon Relay. Amazon Relay and Amazon DSP is 2 completely different systems. You can have a felony. You can be on parole. You can have a background and do Amazon Relay. My second driver was on parole. I had to write a letter to his parole officer just to allow him to cross state lines. And people are like, oh, Amazon has a background. No, they don't. Not Amazon Relay. So you can get on in that. Someone said, how Amazon looking in North Carolina? Amazon in North Carolina is pretty good. I done helped a bunch of people in North Carolina. But once again, while the new people that's coming in, I'm going to explain my services. If you unsure, all those thumbs up that people say that they want to get into Amazon or they want to get into logistics and they're kind of scared, spend $99. Book a consultation. I've never had a person that got a consultation like, man, this was a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? So book a consultation. I charge for 30 minutes, $99. For an hour, I charge $149. But like I said, book a 30-minute. If you have any questions, you unsure about it, we can have a one-on-one. I can tell you how I work in your area. I can get you up and running. I also have an ultimate bundle pack guide, which is $249 right now. It's on 3 of my books. It shows you how to get up and running, the authority. It comes with all my contacts. The step-by-step starter pack guide, 1. It comes with the step 2, the rookie rookie playbook. It shows you how to book good loads, because anybody can get on to Amazon. However, if you don't know how to book loads with Amazon, you're going to be out of business. You have to learn how to book loads. It's not just so simple as getting on to Amazon and, hey, voila, the loads is going to fall in my face. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to booking loads. It's a science to success. If success didn't have no science to it, everybody would be successful. So think about that. Then it also comes with my new guide, the Box Truck Shorty, The Road to Dispatching, which shows you how to book loads with the DAT load board and Amazon in conjunction with each other. That's for $249 on sale to the end of the week. I'm going to leave it that way. And then I also have my masterclass, which is normally $12.50, but it also comes with my ebook, which is, like I said, the ebook. And for the remaining amount of people that join my class, I think I got 5 or 6 slots left for this class on June 10th. Giving you the ebook. We're going to cover every single thing you need to know from the beginning to the end. It's like an accelerated mentorship class. And also, only in this class, I'm going to allow you guys to run under my homeboy's authority. He charges 10%. That way you can run under his authority for the 180 days so you can set your company up, get up and running, and continue to move. Your 180 days is up. You join Amazon yourself, join on, you start making your own money, you don't got to pay 10%. And also, we're going to cover the DAT load board, ELD, insurance, rental discounts, factoring. Every single thing you need will be in this class. You can reserve that slot for $499 down, and then in the 2 weeks, pay the remainder amount. But once the slots is gone, it's gone. And I'm only offering that leasing on for the first mentorship class. After that, you know what I'm saying, you guys going to have to figure it out on your own, if that makes sense. But that's my class, June 10th, 12 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Tap in with that. And then I also still have the 2-day, the 3-day driver training. If anybody want to know what happens at the Amazon facility, you fly into Atlanta. The 2-day is done at the facility. That's $350. We show you everything you need to know at the Amazon facility. And if you want to do the 3-day drive ride along, it's $400. So it's a lot of money in it, but it's a lot of information too. So I don't want you guys to think that you can't make money with Amazon. Like I said, I just recently hit $2 million gross with Amazon. I think about this. Like I'm going to keep telling y'all, cheap is expensive. I have the most content out there with Amazon. I have the most reels. I give the most free game. Shit, hell, I still answer DMs a lot of the time. Like a guy, I don't know if he's on here now, but he was like, man, you ain't not even once tried to sell me nothing in your DM, because I make a lot of money, but at the end of the day, I can't answer everybody questions for free. So I try to go through my DMs, but if you want, you gotta think about, if I get 50 to 100 DMs a day, I might get to your DM, I might not. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, book a consultation if you're serious about joining us. I guarantee you it won't be a waste of money. You won't, let me see. Someone said, do you fly out mentorships? I'm going to tap in. Do you fly? No, I don't fly out my mentorship. My mentorship is done virtually. And everything I do is done virtually. Let me see, I got this. Let me go back and answer some of these questions. How's the box truck area in Chicago? Chicago is good. Chicago, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh is a really good area for box truck. Someone trying to say, I'm trying to get, let me go back up. A bunch of questions when I was talking. Okay, where did the questions go? All right, let me start back. Someone said, dang, too many comments. Okay, someone said, I'm trying to get a ballpark range of the fee for your mentorship, brother. Well, my next mentorship class won't be to the end of the year. I'm currently in one now. Like I said, I don't want to be doing mentorships in the summer. That's $5,000, and that comes with a 6 months mentorship. But like I said, I'm not having another one of those to the end of the year. Right now, I'm only offering my master class, which is $9.99 right now, which is the closest thing you're going to get to a mentorship, and you guys will like it. Trust me, you will leave out here being successful. Someone says, your broker book base for owners or third-party clients? For both. Like if you want to book loads for yourself, if you want to book loads for other clients, that's what my dispatching guide is for. So it's for both people. Let me start off. Someone says, do you recommend leasing on with a company to start that's going to do 20-80 profit? I mean, 20 is a little high with a box truck. I ain't going to lie. Like I said, I know people that's doing it for 10. If it's a semi, then 20. But I ain't knocking nobody. So if somebody can get 20, or if you get into 20, I don't see a problem with it. You know, it depends on how bad you want it. But 10 is kind of pretty much average, if that makes sense, with a box truck. Someone said North Carolina Amazon, get in the bag. That's Buddy Fab. Yep, Buddy Fab. That's one of my trucking brothers, y'all. He got the dump truck game on lock. I met him at a trucking event, and you know what I'm saying, we became cool. But he's making money, and I helped him get up and running with dump trucks. He was making money with dump trucks and tractors, but now he got some box trucks as well. He's been killing the game doing the box trucks. Someone said, I want in, I need to DM you. Well, come on, DM me. Like I said, man, my DM me or book a consultation. That's the quickest and easiest way to get in contact with me. How's the box trucking in Florida? Box trucking in Florida is good. Someone said, my insurance is $1,900 a month out of Florida. Can I get that lower? Yeah, that's high. $1,900 a month is high, bro. You definitely want to tap in with me so I can kind of get you in contact with my broker. You don't want to be paying no more. Well, let me back up. It's based on your driving record. If you got a clean driving record and you're paying $1,900 a month, that's steep. You don't want to be paying that much. You definitely want to be in the $1,300 or $1,500 price point range if you got a clean driving record. Someone says they're relay for truck drivers as well. Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Is it RJ? If you're talking about tractors, yeah, Amazon is for box trucks and tractors, and they do also have 16-foot box trucks as well. They're called cube trucks on the load board. Someone says it's hard to get work for a new authority. It's not hard to get work for a new authority. In my dispatching guide, I also have a list of new carriers that work with new authorities. But it's not hard to get work with a new authority. Someone said, how's the box truck game in New York? The box truck game in New York in the Northeast is pretty good. Well, like what I said, I'm talking about Amazon. With the dat load board, that's pretty good in that area too as well. Because you got a lot. You got to think about anytime you have a lot of people, Cali, New York, the Midwest, you're going to have pretty good rates because, stuff have to go. Freight has to go, if that makes sense. But I've been on this live for how long? Probably an hour now. I ain't going to hold you guys too much. I'm going to let y'all ask a couple more questions and I'm going to get out of here. But once again, like I said, don't be cheap. Tap in. Book you a consultation. All those people that put thumbs up, book a consultation with me. I guarantee it'll be the best $100 you spent. I can show you, you know what I'm saying, what your area look like. I can basically explain to you how to get up and running, feel comfortable. You got to think about it. Even if you can't afford it, you might just have to book multiple consultations. Like the lady who was speaking today, I think me and her did a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple consultations. It's money in it, but you got to pay for the information. And most people say, man, there's no way. Like, for example, I spoke to a girl today from Cali. I don't know if she's on here. She was like, you know what? She was hesitant about it, but she said she was stuck with the VIN number in the truck. And she was like, man, after I got off this consultation, it was so good. She was just like, it was the best $100 I ever spent. And she said, I searched up and down on YouTube for this information. She's like, nobody's talking about this. I said, of course, nobody can talk about it because nobody really done what I've done. So, and if I ain't put it out for free, you ain't gonna be able to get it. And I'm not saying that some people can't go on here and piece together information. But the problem, like a lot of people always have, like I always tell them, is if you have 5 different people, just think about your favorite dish. If you went to 5 different places and 5 different chefs are cooking your favorite dish, do you think it's going to turn out like your favorite dish? No, hell no. It's going to be this person's perspective, this person's perspective, this person's perspective, this person's perspective. So stop bouncing around. Stop looking at this person, looking at this person. Follow one person. Follow their path. Follow what they're doing to the T. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, like, even my stuff, how to book a consultation with Box Truck. Look at my bio and just click on it or go to boxtruckshorty.com. If you think about this, I don't even have like a course. My stuff is a guide, which means you can't fail. You follow it. You call this person. You do this. This is what you do. Like, it ain't no fluff. It ain't no busy work. It ain't no homework. I made it super simple for somebody just like me or you who had no experience with, you know what I'm saying, in logistics. So if I can do that, and if you go back and look at the review from, I think I posted it yesterday or the day before as a female, she started December 21st. She got 5 trucks up and running already and about to grab 2 more trucks going the rental route. Stop listening to people saying you got to buy a truck to be successful. Even if you bought a truck, you still can rent trucks and still make money. Like I always like to give this last analogy, and I'm going to let y'all go. Imagine you had a homeboy that had a house or a homegirl, and they said, hey, I'm going to let you rent this house for me for $5,000 a month. But the house is in a hotbed. Let's just say it's in Orlando, Florida. You like $5,000. Let's just say your mortgage is $2,000. You like, man, $5,000 is a lot because rental costs a little bit more than owning, right? Now, think about this. But you renting that house for $5,000 from your partner. And then now you put that house on Airbnb and that house is bringing you $30,000 a month. Does it really matter that the rent is $5,000? No. Because now you netting $25,000 a month from something that you don't own. Guess what? The heater go out in the house, the AC go out in the house, the pool mess up in that house, the stove, anything go out in the house. Guess what? You call your homeboy like, hey, look, I'm renting the house from you. You responsible for this. So you're making money off of somebody else's equipment without the headache of ownership. Now, just because you don't own the house, that's how it sounds when people be telling me, oh, man, but you renting a truck. So what? I don't have to pay for the maintenance on the truck. I don't have to pay for the ownership, but I still can reap the rewards of if I own the house. So I'm making money off of somebody else's, equipment. Like when they say you use other people's money to make money, it's the same thing. You use other people's equipment to make money also. That's all Uber, Turo, Airbnb is doing. They're making money off owners of another house without having to worry. But that's why the hotel industry hate Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? A hotel, the toilet clog up, they got to fix it. Something happened in a hotel, they got to fix it. Airbnb, they ain't fixing nothing. They making money off somebody else's, investment property. So, like I said, I'm going to give y'all a couple more questions and I'm going to get out of here. I know I've been talking long tonight. But I like to give back to you guys, get back to my box heads and, debunk a lot of the myths out there. And like I said, just because somebody offers services that's cheaper or you see something product or a course or guide or ebook that's cheaper, doesn't mean it has the information mine has. Nobody has the information I have because nobody's done what I did. Ain't nobody hit 2 million using box trucks and Amazon that I know of, unless he's a ghost. if that makes sense. Do I have to get insurance before the authority? No, you can get your authority, then your insurance comes later down the play. Because remember, to get your authority is a 21-day process. So you get the authority, the MC, the DOT number first. And remember, you can book all my services at boxtruckshorty.com or go to my bio in my link tree. I only got this page, and I got my Box Truck Shorty box heads page. Them the only two pages. You see another page, reported as fake. Someone said, do you still have to purchase all of your truck equipment even if you're going to run around? Yeah, so the only thing with the trucks that you're going to need is basically a pallet jack and a safety vest. And Amazon usually have the straps and stuff like that. So it's not a lot of equipment. And I bought all my pallet jacks used for like $200. Someone said, we appreciate the information. Thanks, bro. And I hope to see, you know what I'm saying, all my box heads at the top. So I'm going to let you guys go. And I'll tap in with you guys later. See you guys later.